In this project, we created 8 wedges which would benefit our environment by cutting down on carbon emissions.
A typical 30 mile per gallon driving an average of 10,000 miles per year emits a ton of carbon into the air. The wedge of emission savings would be achieved if the fuel efficiency of cars for 2060 doubled their miles per gallon from 30 to 60 miles per gallon. Hybrid and diesel engines technologies lead to efficiency improvements. We chose this because if the miles per gallon per car increase, then conservation and increased efficiency is reached. Cutting carbon emissions by making engines more efficient improve the environment. Taxpayers developing in industrialized countries would be the most affected due to the cost value. All companies and manufacturers would improve their annual profit by this project.
Hydrogen is an infinitely renewable and relatively pollution-free fuel that scientists and politicians see as a viable alternative to fossil fuels. A hydrogen fuel cell does not release pollution. Water and solar energy are used in the production process. Hydrogen fuel is more efficient than gasoline and saves the environment from pollution. However, taxpayers in industrialized and developing countries are the biggest suppliers for the expense cost value. This project would benefit companies by increasing their productivity and profit.
Fuel switching is a replacement of coal for natural gas to generate electricity. We chose this because in 2060, 1 billion tons of carbon would be emitted from natural gas power plants instead of 2 billion tons per year from coal-based power plants. For the taxpayers and countries, this wedge would not be as costly as other wedges. This would still increase companies' profit, even though it is a cheaper resource.
Wind power is the conversion of wind energy into a useful form of energy, such as using wind turbines to produce electrical power, windmills for mechanical power, wind pumps for water pumping or drainage, or sails to propel ships. Large wind farms consist of hundreds of individual wind turbines, which are connected to the electric power transmission network. For new construction, onshore winds is an inexpensive source of electricity, competitive with or in many places cheaper than fossil fuel plants. Small onshore wind farms provide electricity to isolated locations. Taxpayers and country governments would have to pay the expense to put this project in action. Companies and environmental groups would greatly appreciate this project to boost sales and to make the environment a better place.
One method of storing wind energy is the production of hydrogen through the electrolysis of water. This hydrogen is subsequently used to generate electricity during periods when demand cannot be matched by wind alone. The energy in the stored hydrogen can be converted into electrical power through fuel cell technology or a combustion engine linked to an electrical generator. Successfully storing hydrogen has many issues which we need to be overcome, such as the embrittlement of the materials used in the power system. Due to the high cost, taxpayers in industrialized country governments and developing country governments will not favor this. However, energy companies will, as they would make much profit off of this. Manufacturers and environmental groups would benefit because manufacturers will provide their materials, and environmental groups will favor this because it is benefiting the environment.
Biologically, the potential of forest management for carbon storage appears quite attractive. Global forests fix and store significant amounts of carbon because their large biomass. 62% of all terrestrial carbon is stored in forests. Forest management can enhance carbon fixing and store of terrestrial ecosystems. Taxpayers developing and industrialized countries would be most affected due to the cost of this expense of helping the environment. Manufacturers and companies would improve their sales due to the excessive need of materials. Environmental groups would approve of this project to make the nation environment friendly.
Organic matter is a key component of soil that affects its physical, chemical, and biological properties, contributing greatly to its proper functioning on which human societies depend. Benefits of soil organic matter include improvement of soil quality through increased retention of water and nutrients, resulting in greater productivity of plants in natural environments and agricultural settings. This project improves soil structure and reduces erosion, leading to improved water quality in groundwater and surface waters. Due to the cost expense of this project, it would greatly affect taxpayers, developing and industrialized governments. Companies and manufacturers would be greatly needed to help satisfy this project, increasing their profit of sales. Environmental friendly groups would greatly approve of this action to help make the environment healthy. And this concludes our project about making this environment a better place to live and reducing the carbon emissions in the world.